Hi, this is Majanoni. Here's my reviews for AVX 7 and Uncanny 15. Now, about Uncanny 15, I'm really disappointed in this issue in that the art, I think, is subpar compared to what we got last time. That being said, there is a lot of things going on in here, and a lot of things that are, I just kind of feel it's basically filler. Now, like for example, you have Colossus with magic trying to, break away from the demon, and the demon goes, hell no, because, the Juggernaut just fed me small morsels, while you, as a superhero, you are constantly fighting, constantly destroying things, so you feed me all the time, and it's delicious. So there's no way I'm going to stop. And here's the thing. If you think about this, like Colossus has a demon and the Phoenix inside of him. Why isn't he more powerful? Just putting it out there, Now, that being said, we're dealing with the Sinister part, and this is an example of what I mean. This, if you look to remember the last issue, the architecture was really nice, and now it just looks like somebody looked at a photo book and just drew some buildings. But anyways, basically what happens is, like Sinister predicted, the X-Men go, hey, wait a second, there's Sinister, he did this, blah, blah, blah. We're going to have to go stop him. So they go to stop him. And I'm thinking, now at the time I was thinking, when I first read it, this could be an interesting story based on what Sinister's, all the steps Sinister placed in, to stop the X-Men. But at the same time, now that I'm reading this, I'm thinking, you know what, I don't really want to know right now. I don't want this issue now. I would rather have this issue later. But because of Marvel now, we're not going to... I don't see how that's going to fit in. But personally, I think that would even be better, because you're going to have a brand new X-Men team taking down Sinister, and Sinister's plans have to be changed on the fly. That, to me, sounds more interesting. I don't even care to see what happens with Cyclops' reaction to his plan. I really don't now. Because I just don't care. To me, this is nothing but filler issues. Now, if you watch Naruto, you understand what I mean by filler episodes. If you watch Bleach, my sympathies, you understand what I mean by filler episodes. And this to me seems filler. I'd rather have an issue going into the core title here and explaining and filling out details that this issue left out. That's what I want. Okay, let's talk about AVX. Now, for being all-powerful, they're not that powerful at the same time. While they do take down the Avengers pretty handily, but the problem is, they always get away. And I'm like, why do they always get away? It's ridiculous. They should have come down, just totally kicked their ass, and it would have been done with. Now, the other problem I have is Captain America being, the super strategist, throws his shield where do you think he throws out of all of these people that have invaded their headquarters? He throws it to Polaris, who can deflect the shield. Ridiculous. There is some cool panels here, like magic fighting the Scarlet Witch, but again, wow, can you believe it? The Scarlet Witch is more powerful than magic. This is magic, who's like a demon, who has the Phoenix Force inside of her, is not more powerful than the Scarlet Witch. Unbelievable. The cool thing here, we get the Hawkeye getting burned up, but the very next page, he's being healed. If I could, I would have table flipped, but I can't because then my computer would go flying. From here, basically what we have to deal with is this here is right before the last issue of New Avengers, where Hope goes to, the land of Kung Fu to be trained by Iron Fist, and who turns out that he's not real, she has to be trained by Spider-Man. And so that's the filler issue here. To keep us entertained, because they have a lot of extra pages, then Cap decides, well, we need to buy time. So instead of hiding, what they do is they send the Avenger team scattered to fight the X-Men, and of course Avenger people get captured along the way. We don't get to really see who gets captured all the time, though. But we will, I guess, in AVX. I'm sorry, in the Versus when that comes out. Hopefully. And we also finally see Namor powering up against the heroes, Avengers. Overall, I mean, it's a decent issue. It's not been great. It's alright. This could have been better if this wasn't filler. And this filled in some gaps, like so. But it is what it is. I'm not really happy with it. I'm not happy with the direction. I'm not happy with anything. It's just as a whole, I guess you can say the series is becoming a letdown. I mean, if you really think about it too, the Avengers constantly beat the X-Men prior to the Phoenix Force 5. Once the Phoenix Force 5 powered up, and they basically, it turned the tide. And so what it basically said was, no matter what, the X-Men suck, the Avengers rule. I mean, I guess you can't argue with 500 million, or sorry, 600 million, or whatever, how many millions of dollars the Avengers movie made. You can't argue with that. I understand. But, you know, the X-Men, I'm waiting for the giant robot to appear. And do the Combine and giant robot, but so far we don't have that. Very disappointing. But anyways, let me give you some codes. Here is Uncanny. Now, if you grab Uncanny, could you please save AVX for the next person? Since these are one use only. And if you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think. And I'll have more reviews and stuff later. So until next time.